hello. We are here, and we're back for the Raw review. It's the
You took
boys,
the lube
Big
off the screen.
T,
Damn.
Angie Mangy to my left, right. I don't know directions, but Dresh is below. And yeah, we just had a Raw. Just want to shout out to our sponsors, Miralax, for the boys that love to talk shit. All right, so.
I don't participate in that.
I don't know him. Never met him before.
About that.
What? All right. No. Anyway, look. For real, we had a really good Raw. Good time watching it. And we're starting off with the Gunther promo, right?
Yep.
So we have Gunther coming out, talking some shit. He wants to address Damian now that Damian's the #1 contender since last week. Damian basically ends up coming out, says that all Gunther's insults are stupid and useless, and ever since that Gunther won the title, he's become full of doubt. And it's only got worse since Cody's beat him. Gunther's going to be upset by this, and Ludwig Kaiser comes out, of all people, to defend Gunther. Now, I mean, I guess it makes sense. They're in a stable, but it's just very weird. Gunther's going to take offense to this.
It was very weird for him to come out like he had, like, Ludwig had testicles tonight or something. Like, he was just like, you know what? I'm the big boss. I got balls on today. Let me go out here and say something.
Yeah, well, he gets his testicles ripped off like a paper towel later on in the night, so it don't really matter. I mean, I guess, yes, he had some balls, but it didn't matter. So yeah, Gunther's gonna take offense to this, like we were saying. He actually grabs the mic from Ludwig and he says, I don't need you to speak up for me. And Ludwig said, I'm not gonna let this trash, this garbage talk crap about you. And he gets a little too close to Damian. Damian knocks his teeth in and then knocks him to the outside. Gunther,
and did I see it wrong? But did Gunther not, when he did that, basically just say thank you?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask how you all felt about this, because this is a very weird way to take Gunther. Like, how do we feel about this whole? I mean, let's say how it is. Gunther's being a bitch. Like, what? I mean, like, he was able to be a heel with the IC belt and not be a bitch. So what's going on here? Why are we doing this?
Because at this point, the only way to put him down is to get the chip off his shoulder. Remind him that Hitler put a bullet in his own head. You know.
God damn. I kind of agree. But for me, it's more of a. I think Gunther feels like he's hit the top, and now he's scared to lose it. Like, he's scared to lose the world championship. I mean, the IC belt, yeah, he brought honor to that. Yeah. With this world heavyweight championship, it already has the honor, it already has the prestige. He's just scared of losing it because, I mean, you see how easily he lost the IC belt, with the power of positivity. So
it's like we're telling a story almost. I get it.
Yeah.
Very interesting. All of y'all should know, everyone watching should know that the Oots over here may have had a libation or two.
The Oots.
Yes. So they are both feeling very oozy. So if things go off the right.
Oh no! What Jay do?
Fucking Cody.
Do you feel him, sir?
Jeez. I always love that because when Cody does that, the reporter's like, yes.
Yes.
The reporter's like, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I mean, we could be telling the story thing. I don't know. Either way, this is going to go on later in the night. A match will be made. It will be Damian versus Ludwig Kaiser, who I still, to this day, I said it earlier tonight, I will say it right now, I cannot believe that man is dating Tiffany Stratton. He is literally, this is what he is. He's skinny as a pin, man. Like, I just don't get it. The dude's got no meat on him. He ain't manly. I don't understand. Anyway.
Maybe he got that hammer. You don't know. Hey,
Moving on. No.
blink all you
He
want
ain't
to.
fucking wrong. I'm just saying.
Blink all you want to. He tan into that.
Yeah, that's true. We could have had a German Hammer. I mean, Tiffy was here tonight, so you know, she made the trip.
Exactly.
They've been posting from the hotel room all week on TikTok.
Right.
Why the
So
hell you on TikTok? You a grown ass. You older than all of us.
Because I get notifications when certain stars go live. I'm just saying.
Heard that. Also, look. We do. I did want to do this earlier. I forgot to do it on the preview, so I'll do it on the review. Our man Dreshin here is a veteran. I do want to say Happy Veterans Day. I did not prepare you for that. I'm sorry, but I do want to say Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service, sir. I do have a question. I actually was meaning to ask. What's the flag back there with the green stripe? What does that mean?
It's just like the thin blue line. The green one is for the army,
Okay, I love that.
for the armed forces in general. It's
See,
for
I
all.
thought it was something like that, so that's why I didn't make a Ninja Turtles joke. So
Nope, that's what it's for.
I decided not to be insulting. So.
the fuck the Ninja Turtles like?
But here I am still saying it, so I guess I'm still fucked up. Anyway, look, we'll get back to the review. So Kathy Kelly's gonna be in the back with Damage Control, and we have the returning Dakota Kai, which the fans love. I love seeing Dakota Kai come back. She was legitimately injured. I feel like it was weird for her to just show up the way she did. I think that next time, if she gets injured, God forbid, they'll do a better return for her. Because I don't think that anybody was expecting her to get that pop. She did get a decent pop.
No, but the fans have been wanting Dakota Kai and getting her a push like since forever. Since Io had the belt, which is weird. But you know, WWE gonna WWE, they'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah. I mean, she was that bitch. She was that bitch in NXT.
No, yeah.
You know?
Man.
So, I don't know. By the way, well, it doesn't matter. She says she's...
And we're the ones with libations? Jesus.
I couldn't read for a second. I might have had a seizure. Hold on. But no.
Dyslexic a little bit.
But she's happy to be back. Obviously, she says that she needs to get back in the ring with Pure Fusion Collective. Their match is going to be next.
It smells
And the
gross
only
in that
reason I
ring.
know that their name is Pure Fusion Collective is because I wrote it down. My brain actively tries to write that out. One of the dumbest names in wrestling right now.
Just say PFC. It sounds better. Just say PFC.
Yo, all right. So backstage, we're gonna set up for the Pete Dunne and Kofi Kingston match. R-Truth is back there talking about Butch, and don't call him Butch. And Pete's gonna get in R-Truth's face, and Kofi Kingston's gonna stand up for R-Truth. Even though Xavier Woods says, you don't gotta stand up for R-Truth. He does his own thing. Just let him be. And Kofi says, nah, I'm not gonna do that. We gotta stand up for our boy. And then he ends up in a match with Pete Dunne. As they walk away, Truth goes, watch out for Butch. He's the one you gotta watch out for. So it's gonna take us back to the ring. We got Pure Fusion Collective in the ring with Damage Control. That is Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler, and Sonya Deville versus Io Sky, Kairi Sane, and Dakota Kai. Again, I had to write down the names because if I didn't write down the names from Pure Fusion Collective, the only one that I would remember is Zoe Stark. So
Don't make no damn sense.
my brain actively tries to push it. Sonya Deville, look, Sonya Deville ain't got no talent. I'm sorry.
She was straight when she first came in.
Yeah, now she a lesbian. That's what I'm saying. Like, she...
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Nah, no. Yeah, you see how I threw that in there?
No,
That was a good
that
joke.
is not our opinion. No.
She is a lesbian.
That is
That's
the
not an
opinion.
You saying that she's bad because she's a lesbian?
No.
That's not our opinion.
No. That's
Okay.
what G was saying. He said she was straight when she
No
came in. I
bullshit.
didn't know that. That was breaking news.
That's It's not what I meant by straight.
What do you
Don't
mean?
try to twist my damn words, motherfucker.
Oh man, hey, controversy creates cash, man. Maybe somebody from Fightful will write a bad review about us. Oh, they're homophobic.
Fucking.
Not with who you work with.
That's true. That's true.
You know what? You know what? They go to the voice logs. They might think differently. We're like, I don't know.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. You know what? I gotta see just real quick.
Ooh.
All right, cool. Only one person's watching, which is probably me. So just make sure I'm not gonna actually get in trouble. All right.
You're not.
You're not partnered yet. You're okay.
That's fair. We're gonna get
They'll
canceled
just
before we
remember
get
it once
started.
you are.
Just go back and delete this one in particular.
So, my question, the same question I asked y'all, is when did Damage Control turn face?
It's been a slow thing, but they've been doing it here. They're not so much. They're not so much turning face; it's just turning against the other team.
I think it's more so just the fans are getting behind. Well, they're getting behind EO. Let's be real. They're getting behind EO. Dakota Kai came back. That's always a big part. So it just from this night, it just looks like they have the backing of everybody.
Yeah.
Hence the whole face look. But I still think they're kind of heelish.
So they're like Damien, basically.
Kind of, yeah. Not a heel, anti-heel.
Okay.
Or anti-face, whatever, however you want to look at it.
I can dig it. Either way, the match was good. I mean, EO came in and showed out. Kairi got her spots in. Dakota got her little things in here and there. Her return pop, she got all that. I mean, it was good. It was a good match. Damage Control is going to win with the Over the Moonsault by Io Sky, who is just on absolute fire lately. I mean, like, Io Sky's turning heads left and right. She shows up later in the night and starts doing some backflip, kip up, backflip bullshit. Like, crazy. Io's really showing out.
Yep, and you know what pisses me off? They didn't have her do any of this during her title reign.
Nope. Her title run was bland as salmon with just salt on it.
And I was like, I know this is a fluke because I know Io got the shit. And I've been saying this shit, but, hey, what do I know?
Yep.
Put the belt on Smurfy McGee over there. It's fine, I guess.
Yep. Her title run was like, it was bland as boiled chicken.
It was bland as shit. With no seasoning.
There's no seasoning at all. It's bland as white people potato salad. You got a little cranberry in there every now and again, a little raisin. But that was it.
That's why you don't get invited to the cookout.
I almost left this call.
And that's why Io didn't get invited to the cookout, because she just had raisins in her potato salad.
Yeah, she had raisins in her potato salad. Now she got that baked macaroni going on.
That's right.
I swear to God.
What the fuck are we
They need to
about?
figure it out.
You know what? I don't even.
Look, we got into politics, and then Thanksgiving around the corner, so food naturally came up.
She got that macaroni now.
Yeah, that baked macaroni. That's at the cookout. Everywhere you go.
Jesus Christ. I was gonna say she put chicken in a potato salad, like something to give it a little bit of zest.
Nah, she was full. She was full.
Shoot.
Full barbecue. Wow.
All right, moving on. I'm gonna pretend. Can I boot him out of
Monkey.
this?
Oh, shit.
You know what's funny is that the monkey does the same thing that it does in Call of Duty in this situation. It distracts. Everybody sees the monkey and they're like, "What the hell is that?"
Yep.
Yo, you know what? They were on to something when they did that
Yep.
shit.
Hey, you know what, Drush? That's gonna be a staple of this podcast. Every time we say something off color, I need you to throw that monkey up so we don't
Throw
get
the
in
monkey
trouble.
up.
Yes.
Oh God! All right, so just hold it up there, cause T talking now.
So, oh my God. So, yeah, Damage Control's gonna win. We're gonna move on to Kofi Kingston with Xavier Woods versus Pete Dunne and Butch. I mean, all right. So, I mean, honestly, the real question
And
here,
Butch?
the whole question of this whole thing is, when is Xavier gonna cross Kofi? It's got to be getting soon, right? They've been teasing it for months now.
I actually thought after this one, Kofi was going to be the one that snaps.
I say Kofi pushed him this time at the end of the match.
Yeah.
So like, what do you?
So I think Kofi
like,
turns.
Are we saying next week? Are we gonna? Because that's the thing. When they split, it's gonna have to be a match, and it's gonna have to be pay-per-view level. So like, how do we get to that?
Who's tag team championship contenders?
Contenders.
Yeah.
Number one contenders, the War Raiders.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Because they were talking about setting up that match for next week.
Yeah.
Right. Either they lose, the War Raiders lose, or they win. Regardless, New Day is gonna face them for the championship. Somebody's gonna fuck up somewhere. Most likely, it's gonna be Xavier Woods fucking up, or Kofi feels that way, and Xavier's gonna get kicked with the Trouble in Paradise for his troubles.
Side note, I really do hope the War Raiders win. You know what I mean?
That'd be cool. I'd be all right with that.
I mean, I'd be cool with it too. But my point is that like the New Day not the New Day, the Judgment Day, they really don't need the titles right now. It's not doing anything for them.
Yeah, I said that about Liv, and everybody lost their mind.
Well, that's because Liv needs that belt. She needs something to hold her pants up. The girl walking around here half naked.
It stink. We still got to get in the match about why she had all those bumps on her. I'm sorry. I was just thinking about that. I was seeing bumps, and I'm like, she got a lot of bumps.
See, I wasn't gonna bring all that up because I was like, it's a family podcast. You know,
There ain't nothing family about this podcast. I think at least the first 3 minutes was racist as hell, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it was. But...
I mean, in the preview, you said Jakisha.
I know. I apologize. It's Janiqua Jackson. So we
move on.
All right, we move on. So so what's
that Key and Peele sketch in reverse
is that Pete Dunne's gonna end up winning here, just because of Xavier distracting Kofi and them getting into fights and things of that nature, missed opportunities, like a whole bunch of crap. Like we were mentioning, Xavier's gonna give Kofi's gonna give Xavier a shove in the back, or not in the back, but while they're walking to the back. It's just a very, I don't know, just building. We're just building this turn, which I think it's long overdue. I mean, they've been a thing for years, so it's a long overdue turn. Go to the back. We're going to talk about what Dresh brought up here. We're going to see the Judgment Day in the back. There's a little static between Dirty Dom and Finn. Basically, Dom says, "Yo, man, I did what you couldn't, man. I got a win over Damien. What's up with that?" And Finn gets in his face, and Dom. I mean, look, I'll say this: Rhea held Dom's balls in her purse. Liv actually lets him have his balls, because I mean, the fact that he stood up to Finn was kind of wild. I mean, y'all felt it.
It's a whole different day, or it's a whole different fuck stick. It really is.
Yeah. And it's actually crazy. Like, I think that would be.
But he's still the equivalent of choosing Krillin in Dragon Ball.
Look, man, Krillin got moves. I don't care what nobody say.
Well, that's the point, though. Krillin ain't much to look at, but every now and again he can surprise you.
But he's still a clown.
Damn, that's rude. Oh, damn.
But I think it would be interesting if Dom gets like kind of passed around to the different like blondes or whatever.
What you mean?
Company. Well,
so he goes with Tiffany. Then he just goes to Scarlet when he shows up.
They just go passing through all the divas.
You know that whole like art of the trade, right? You start at the bottom and you trade your way up. He gets all the way to Charlotte Flair.
Jesus Christ.
But no, I think it'd be interesting to watch him play different heels with different women. Right? He played a certain type of heel with Rhea. Now he's playing a different type of heel with Liv. I just think it's very interesting how he's letting his character evolve.
Yep. He is doing a fantastic job of that.
Yep.
Like,
so either way, steps up to Finn, and they have this little spat, and Finn ends up saying, hey, man, since we're supposed to step up for each other, why don't you and Carlito step up next week for us and go against the War Raiders? And it's Dom that was like, I got you. I'm going to go have the match made. And Carlito is questioning him, and then Liv is like impressed that Dom is going to do this.
Dom's getting the balls, just like the Eddie Guerrero shit.
Man, I'm telling you what. Hey, if he starts doing the live cheat and steal thing, like, legitimately, he could end up being the biggest baby face by, like, 2026.
I can see that.
Like,
I can see that legit. Eddie Guerrero Jr. basically.
That's what I'm saying. If he gets the right babyface turn, he could be just like Eddie Guerrero, and it would be the funniest thing to see where he would come from 2023, 2024 to 2026. He's the biggest babyface in the company. That'd be hilarious.
I'd be down for it.
Beats Cody Rhodes by cheating, but the fans love it.
Jesus Christ. He just brings back, we lie, we cheat, we steal. Because, we're going to Netflix, right?
Good God. Yo, Ray
Yep.
would be pissed. He
can bring that back.
Ray would secretly be pissed. He'd be like, I'm your damn dad. No, you ain't, Poppy.
Nah, Cabron.
So, all right. So, Bronson. Now we got Bronson heading to the ring. And the only reason that I mention this is because in the back, we see Rey Mysterio and Jey Uso talking. And it looks like Rey is really passionately shaking his head no about something. I wonder what they were talking about. It could be finding a fifth.
Ain't nobody joining them motherfuckers.
Nah, ain't nobody want that. Nobody wants to do that. No one wants to be a part of that. That's why we need Zillow Fatu.
I don't know I don't know who we're gonna get, but I can't wait. We need some new energy.
First of Jacob Fatu's 347 children.
Fuck.
I say Jacob would just throw babies at him.
Jacob Jr.
Only 14 of them are legitimate.
Jacob Jr. This is Jacob Jr. 2. This is Jacob Jr. 3.
Jesus.
They
This
all
is
got the same
Fatu.
damn
What?
name.
Nah, the last one's just Fatu. He got tired.
Good Lord. So that's, like I said, we see Rey in the back just aggressively disagreeing.
No.
Bronson makes his way out to the ring. He says that he can take anyone out just like he did last week, and he calls out Seth Rollins. Seth is going to come out to the ring, and I was calling Seth a bitch because he came out with the mic, and I thought that he was going to just talk. But Seth surprised me. He ran down to the ring. He fought Bronson, and they fought all over the place. Refs had to tear him apart. Adam Pearce had to tear him apart. This takes us to the back where Seth is yelling at Adam Pearce about what happened, and Pearce is going to give Bronson, we're going to have Bronson Seth 3, I think it is now. Or is it 2? I don't know. Bronson and Seth 2 and 3 is gonna, or 2 or 3 is gonna happen. So next week on Raw. So now we got that match made. So we got 2 matches made in about a 3 commercial break thing.
Crazy. Planning. I love it.
And then we get Sammy coming up to ask Seth if he'll be the 5th man. And Seth says, Sammy, I think you're out your damn mind. He said, I think you're crazy. Ain't no way I'm gonna team up with that man. And then what's the name of the announcer? Because he's another guy. I don't like him, so I don't remember his name. What's his name? Tony Rigatoni.
Something like that.
Jacob Passamore.
I don't think so.
I'm just gonna let you keep going. That's fine.
All right. So Jacob Passatore. Oh, it's Capricorne. Comparator. Yeah, Comparator. No, that's the guy that died. Oh, that's terrible. No, that's
Oh, wow.
Oh man, I really hope I'm the only one watching now. Oh, we got 2 people watching. Oh man, I'm getting canceled. All right. Anyway, the damn announcer. The damn announcer said that
Joe
was the first
Tessitore.
time that somebody went after, or somebody's tried to get a 5th person, which obviously is wrong. and I think his name is Joey. Yeah, it's Joey something. Anyway,
It's Joe Tessitore.
Yeah, Joe Pescatore. Yeah, that one. So yeah, he's a better journalist than me, I guess. I couldn't figure his name out, but he's got to tighten up. He's got to tighten up. That's all I'm saying.
That's the motherfucker who don't know names.
So now after this, we're gonna get Ludwig versus Damien. Damien's gonna make pretty quick work of Ludwig. Honestly, hits him with the South of Heaven. Match is over. The big story here is that Gunther's gonna come out and nervously stare down Damien. He doesn't come down to the ring and fight him. Not even aggressive. Again, we're just pushing, like y'all were talking about. We're just pushing that story and just making Gunther look like he doesn't want to fight anybody. So, you know, I guess in the storyline it makes sense. He lost to Cody. I guess you would lose a little bit of confidence, right?
Yeah. Because, you know, he sees himself as the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Cody is, what did he say? He said he's a second-rate champion.
Close second.
Close second champion. Cody went out there and beat his ass. Well, not necessarily beat his ass, but he got the victory.
I say that was a good match. That was a good match.
It still made Gunther look strong because it wasn't like Gunther was out victory. It was a roll-up. Honestly, I didn't see that shit coming. A fucking roll-up for that match.
Yeah,
But again, maybe that was the plan, just to keep them looking strong, keep them both looking strong. So
yeah,
and
I get that. You can't have Cody definitively destroy him with a crossroads 3 times, then pin him. That just makes it look bad.
Honestly, I would have enjoyed a lot of that. That shit would have been fun because he would have had no confidence coming into Monday. Shit, Damien just look at him. My belt.
I'd have called him Little Groin Gunther. All right, so now we got Kathy. Man, that girl had 3 spots tonight, man. Happy to see. Always happy to see Kathy Kelly. Shout out to Kathy. So she's with Braun Breaker.
Well, they on first names now.
I know, right?
She's with Braun Breaker, and she asks about the Speed title match. Which anybody watching Speed on a regular basis? Maybe we should start. All right, so
I saw highlights.
I watch my employees on Speed.
Jeez.
Just be in the back. Oh, he going for the Speed Championship today.
Oh my god.
He did how much cocaine on his break?
God. Anyway, Braun starts talking shit about Sheamus, and Sheamus was just hanging out, watching interviews apparently in person. That's what Sheamus likes to do. So Sheamus walks up on the screen, gets in his face, challenges him to a title match next week. And Braun, what's funny is he actually said a bunch of shit to Braun, and Braun was like, "Look, man, I don't know anything
you're old."
Said. But if you wanted to challenge me to a match, like we can do that. Stop talking about my tires." Because Shane was like, "If you got the tires, then you'll fight me next week."
Right, Braun literally called that man old. He was like, "Hey, you're old, all right."
You know what though? You know what's old? What's old is the fact that Sheamus said, "I've been here 15 years. You've been here 15 minutes." That's that's the thing an old person says.
That's old. Well, Sheamus is fucking old. He has been 15 years.
That's what I mean, he's old enough. All right, tell me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you in a neighborhood, right? And you see an old man. You see an old man walking around. What's he got? What's he got? What's the old man got while he's walking around?
I know what you're talking about. Damn.
He got a damn stick. And Sheamus out here walking around with a shillelagh for protection. All right? Sheamus, an old man. His neighborhood's just the WWE.
You know the old man of WWE just walking around with a shillelagh, waving it at people.
That's right. That's all I'm saying.
Jesus.
Look, when Undertaker got you old, what did he start saying? "It's my yard. Get out my yard." I'm just saying. This is
look. Look, what did Roman Reigns say beforehand? He was the big dog in the yard. old. You see the grays in his fucking beard now.
Jesus.
That shit is prevalent. I said, oh, buddy, man. Age.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know how Cena gonna make it a year. We'll talk about that another time.
Oh, shit. He gonna be bald. He gotta clean that cut, cause
he gonna start wearing a bandana and hawking up. That's what he gonna
I got so many questions.
Oh man! All right, so Braun is gonna.
You ain't getting to answer any of them.
Braun's gonna accept this title match, and Sheamus has to shine the title up real nice because he's leaving Raw with it and taking it home next week.
Shine it up real nice for me.
So next we got the Miz in the Final Testament situation. And obviously the Wyatts. So it starts out with a ruse where the Miz and Karrion Kross get into a spat in the back. AOP grab him, take him out to the ring. They start beating him. Miz gets busted open for a shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Man's really bleeding. The Wyatts come out. So then Miz hits Eric with a chair, and they beat the shit out of the Wyatts. Where is this going? Someone talk to me. I've done a lot of talking. No. Someone talk to me.
Oh, fuck if I know where it's going. It's literally just been up in the air.
You're the 10 head foil hat, not Mafia, bro.
I guess the Wyatts are a symbol for justice now or some shit. I just don't know what they're going to do with them. I'm confused because first it was American, whoever the fuck they are, the Kurt Angle clan, and now it's the wannabe. What was that faction called? With Undertaker.
With Undertaker.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Oh, back when he had the Disciple.
Yeah, when he had
the ministry.
Ministry of Darkness. Yeah, the off-brand Ministry of Darkness. So I'm confused on what the Wyatts are. Like, what are we doing with them? Because now they taking an L. So what now? Like,
well, they took a beat down. Taking an L is different. The thing is like, with American Made, how did that cap off? Like American Made, the
Wyatts beat them.
Huh?
Yeah, and that was just it.
And that was that. American Made just said, I'm gonna move on. Wyatt said, I'm gonna move on. And then we're just gonna pick another target.
Yeah, there was no like aftermath. There was no like, oh, they beat the dog shit out of them. No, it was just a match, and they were like, all right, shake hands, cool. You go that way, we going this way.
Yeah, it just seems, for what the Wyatts want to be, it just doesn't seem like it's gonna work out long run. I don't know. Dresh, how you feel about the Wyatts, man?
Well, I think they've still got a lot more to offer. I think WWE's figured out that the theatrics is just a little too much, so they tone it back. They've toned it back. You know, they still pop up out of the ground like daisies, kind of Undertaker-ish, and it's their thing. Yeah. But I think they're just going to tone it back a good bit while there's still more to come from them. I think the feel of them being a force for justice is a very good call for it, because that's pretty much what they've involved themselves in everything since they've come back, has been, this was wrong. You know this was wrong, but you still fucking did it, so now you're going to atone.
Right.
That's
the thing. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, this is why I asked the question earlier. That's why I was like, you want to touch on this, because I figured the Wyatts will be on it, but like, are we done with the Wyatts? Are we tired of them? Like, I want more. If you're gonna do it how I thought they were gonna do it, with all the, you know, the mystery, this symbol for that symbol, this is the meaning behind this. If you're gonna do all that, then make them I guess a supernatural cult and actually run with that. You know, nothing should be able to stop them at this point in time.
I agree with that.
I don't know.
Sorry, my dog's crying. Sam, go. What are you doing? All right. So, yeah. As far as the question, are we done? Like, I say every week. I say it every week that I'm pretty much done with it. Like, it just it's not what I thought it was gonna be. But the thing is then I asked myself, like, what did I really think it could be on a TV show like this? Like, what do you really think the Wyatts could end up being? Really, at the end of the day, they're just trying to pay homage to Bray Wyatt, and I guess the real truth is as long as they're doing that, and I guess that whatever they do is good for their own edification. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't see this going to the world title. I don't think it's ever going to go to the world title. I don't think Bo has that. I don't think anyone in that group has that. So, or at least not right now. Certainly not Dexter Loomis.
He had it. He had it a while back, but
and definitely not that booty eating Wayne Gacy.
Booty eating Wayne Gacy. It's crazy. And there's Joe Gacy. Wayne Gacy was a killer.
Yeah.
Well, they both eat booty. I don't...
Jesus Christ.
Hey, put that monkey up. That was I probably shouldn't have said that.
Wow. Just put that monkey up, though.
Explain yourself. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, Scarlett's going to beat down Nikki. Bo laughs as they walk away. Maybe we get a little bit of a war game match out of this, but I don't think anyone's going to be invested in it.
Nope.
Like, there's no way a crowd's going to be invested in an hour-long War Games match with them. So the whole 5-on-5 aspect doesn't really work out.
Not for right now. Maybe if they build on it a little bit more.
I can see them doing a Survivor Series style match, like a traditional Survivor Series match. That might work. But outside of that, I don't see much.
That's fair.
So. But all right, we're gonna move to Kathy and Rollins in the back. Rollins is leaving the arena, and she asks him how he's gonna tame the monster.
Gross.
Everybody's very confused, but they both stop and they stare. And the camera pans over to Solo and Jacob sitting there with Tama and Tonga in the SUV. So they walk over, and Solo tries to pretend like he's all cool, where he's like, "What up, Oos? Yeah, man, you hate Roman Reigns. I hate Roman Reigns. Yo, I got an SUV. Let's go and fight him." So Seth actually is gonna laugh at this and be like, "Yo, let me tell you something. Next time I'm in the ring with Roman Reigns, it's gonna be to stomp his head in. But there ain't no way in hell I'm gonna team with someone who wants to be Roman Reigns."
Damn, he said it though.
And the story here, for me, was that Seth immediately stepped to Jacob Fatu.
Yep.
And when I tell you that's a match I need to see in the future, man, that is a match I need to see in the future.
Okay, Jacob Fatu has all these matches that we need to see but are we gonna get them though? Because is he gonna run rampant? That's what I want to know. Is he gonna turn on Solo? I hope so.
Hey, I acknowledge Jacob Fatu as my tribal chief. All right, that motherfucker.
Jesus.
That dude is real.
Him. I want to see him versus Braun Breaker. Him versus Bronson Reed. Hell, him versus Roman Reigns Solo. Him versus Seth Rollins.
Yep.
Are we putting him a little bit high on the pedestal though?
No, I think he's got it. He has got it.
All right.
Like,
hey, I'm just asking the questions. I ain't disagreeing.
He is what he is exactly what everyone wanted Solo to be.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Just the warrior with no words.
You know what Solo is? Solo the dude where the Usos were going somewhere, and the mom said, "All right, look, take your little brother. He over here eating crayons. Can you take him somewhere?" Like, that's who Solo is.
He's the one that Mama paid you $20 to take out.
Like,
here, take your brother to a movie.
Right. Right. Like, I had this feeling that the Usos got into wrestling, and Rikishi said, "You gotta take your brother."
Oh, come on.
like Solo over here, he's like, "I'm gonna be Twitch famous," and Rikishi like, "Get the hell out of my damn house and go be a wrestler with your damn brothers." Motherfucker naked in a beanbag chair eating Cheetos. That's the vibes this motherfucker gives.
Jesus Christ. Look, I can honestly say, yeah, this Solo is not the greatest, but dude can cook when he wants to. Well, at least in NXT he did. But I'm starting to enjoy his character a little bit more each time he appears with Bloodline shit. I enjoy his character just a little bit more because he's bringing the how do I even put it, the goofy dumbass balls that you just have to tolerate.
Look, he's serving a purpose, and I get it. And I bet he can cook. As a matter of fact, I would love to go to his house for Thanksgiving, because I bet you that motherfucker makes a mean-ass casserole. I bet you he probably cook. I get it.
First of all, don't nobody eat casserole but one group of people. Let's just get that out the way, all right? Now we can move forward now.
I made a bomb tuna casserole the other night.
I bet you did, man. You have all the fixings for it.
What? Dresh, goddamn, why are you laughing? You white too, motherfucker. You also white.
Yeah, but he knows I can cook. I ain't that level of white. I get invited to the cookout.
I ain't getting no damn tuna casserole.
Good God. Good Lord. Well, either way, like I said, I want to see the Jacob Fatu match. I think that would be a great freaking match, but we will see if we get Jacob and Rollins. I mean, if Rollins ends up giving in and doing the bloodline thing, which I don't think he will, but if he does, we'll see them face off in the ring and it'll be awesome. But they need a powerhouse. That's the thing. They need a powerhouse to face off against Jacob. That's what Sammy and the Usos and Roman are really looking for, which is Zilla. Paul Heyman is going to bring Zillow in. I don't know who Solo is going to bring in. Probably The Rock. But, you know, we'll see.
All right.
So, either way, we moving on to the match of the night. Or at least the main event match.
Is it a match of the night?
I don't know, but I know what you want to talk about. You want to insult this poor girl with her problems. I think she's beautiful, but I already know what you want to do. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. All right.
Hey.
This fight was brought to you by Gordon's Fish Sticks.
Good God.
Oh, wow. These women go out here and kick ass all the time.
This woman I'm insulting. I don't know about dress. She said it's not like Christian said. I'm just talking about bumpity bump. That's all I want to talk about. Let's talk about the bumps. All right, the bumps wasn't taking enough bumps for me. You feel me? It was just bumpy as hell, but not bumping enough.
Look, I'll tell you what those bumps are. I know exactly what they are. She went from hotel room to hotel room. She got bed bugs.
Oh, she got some sort of bugs.
No, she got bed bugs. They bit her ass. That's all that happened. It ain't no big deal. I don't know why everybody gotta make a big deal about it. See, this is why the podcast don't take off. Because you too worried about bumps on the cheeks. Look, don't worry about the cheek bumps. Everybody got cheek bumps.
First of all, watch your mouth, man. Those
I know, right? I'm like,
I ain't got no damn cheek bumps. All right, let's talk about it.
I got stretch marks. I ain't got.
First of all, I'm gonna run this back. So you tell me that the World Championship Women's Champion is riding around in dirty hotels?
No, I'm saying anywhere can have bed bugs. Anywhere can have bed bugs.
WWE, the major wrestling company, the biggest wrestling company in the world, They stop in that hotel with bed bugs. You mean to tell me she ain't get that fixed? You tell me she stayed in that room?
Look, man,
took
she
some
could have
L's?
also sat on something she was allergic to. Which don't even.
Why she sitting on stuff? Huh? Let's talk about it. Why is she sitting on everything? Tell her stop. It already stink. You don't need to be sitting on nothing.
Oh my God, we ain't never gonna have a wrestler interview on here. Never gonna happen. We ain't never gonna have no big name on this podcast.
What do you mean? Why not?
Because I'm trying to get Dirty Dom.
He's asking the hard-hitting questions.
About my girlfriend's ass and her bumps.
No, I told him to his face. The bitch was bumpy that day. I don't know what you want to say.
Oh my God,
Like,
yo, we gonna take his mustache off and hit you with it.
That's cool. I bet you he was eating chicken tenders off that motherfucker.
Yo, that'd be wild. She just said on Twitter those were heat rashes. He was eating tenders. And then everybody goes from making fun of her to being jealous of Dom again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. You know what? Good for him.
Yep.
He off the bumpy booty.
Jesus. All right, so back to it though. So all right, so the match itself pretty good, and I'll say this about Jade because I give Jade a really hard time, so I'm gonna give her props. I think tonight she did really, really well in this match. She pulled out some really good moves. She did a reverse torture rack front face slam on Liv, which was amazing. She didn't mess it up. She hit all of her spots. The only dumb thing she did was when she gets excited, every time she gets excited, she goes, "Let's go!" And I'm like, bruh, ain't nobody going nowhere with you, all right? If you screaming like that, I don't want to go anywhere with you. No, so, but no, what y'all think of Jade tonight? Y'all think she did better? I mean, I know that y'all both love Jade to death, but like, do y'all think that she did better? Like, how do y'all feel about her?
He was only mostly ghetto fabulous.
I ain't got my own monkey here, all right? I'm gonna have to buy myself a monkey.
No, you know what? I actually feel like we're going to start seeing more dissension between the two of them. Did you notice that Jade got like 4 seconds of her actual music and then she got cut off for Bianca's for the rest of the run?
Yeah. Yeah. Also, you saw they almost ran into each other.
Yeah.
So that was I mean, and again.
And every time they lose, it's Jade that gets pinned. Yeah. Bianca had to roll in and save her from getting pinned again.
Bianca the EST though.
She's the greatest, the bestest, the fastest, the strongest.
Yep. She all that stuff. She's the best in WWE, man. She is hands down. As a matter of fact, as much as I love Rhea, if her and Rhea win against each other, I'm betting on Bianca all day, every day. Bianca's fantastic. I do think she's better than Rhea. I think she's great.
I would love to disagree, but I tend to agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bianca's it.
But either way,
that is the line.
So about halfway through the match, things started getting a little weird. You saw the stands and the camera started shaking a little bit.
I knew you was gonna do that shit.
And everybody was like, "What's going on?" Joey Peccatori, whatever. He said, he said, "My feet can't stay on the ground." And Nia was running down to the ring. As it turns out, and Tiffy was on her back, just there for the ride.
Oh my God!
Now they come around and they start running roughshod, distracting the ref, doing some stuff, and then Naomi's gonna come out and somehow she sidesteps Nia, which is like trying to sidestep a mountain, but she did it. She by the skin of her teeth, she did it. Nia ran that damn pole. Whole ring almost fell down, and then.
Time out. First of all, take a break.
What?
Because what the hell?
What?
Look, I ain't gonna lie. For the past 5 minutes, I've been sitting here thinking about her running down the aisle because she was moving. I said, "What the fuck?" That camera did her no justice. That camera did her no justice whatsoever. I said, oh.
That's what I'm saying.
You just had to bring that up because I was like, yo, the camera was shaking a little bit.
Yeah, you see? And see? And that's the problem with today's society.
We're sitting there watching it and T goes, oh shit, Jelly Roll coming in the ring.
That's the problem. I think. Tell me why. I think that's the problem with society today. You know, we tend to blame the cameraman and not the chicken wings. Like the camera was shaky because she.
No, I don't care what nobody say. Don't know.
She went to churches and got some food.
Oh look. I don't care how big Nia is. She's a beautiful lady. She is wonderful. Still, that camera did her no fucking justice. She was running in the squad.
Look,
yo, he need to be talked to because he was disrespectful.
Yo, you know Triple H is over there. He hit the button. He said, "Cameraman, shake the camera." That was a rib. He pulled that. He was ribbing her. That's what that was.
Oh, that's so disrespectful.
Oh shit. Hey, look. You know what though? For real, Nia is a fantastic competitor. We will make fun of her on this podcast. It's gonna happen. She's a fantastic competitor. She used to be a smoke show. She know how big she is. It's fine. Trust me when I tell you, she ain't worried about it. So anybody gets insulted by this, just let it roll off your back, like Liv does.
What? Honestly, we make fun of everybody on this podcast, so
That's true. We will be making fun of every single wrestler at some point.
Ain't nobody safe, I promise you.
No. Because the thing is, man, you got to be able to roast these wrestlers. All these other podcasts are too afraid to. They're like, oh man, we got to show respect, whatever. No, man, it's a live show. Of course, we're gonna roast people. that's how it is. You looking at the king of roasts sitting next to me over here? All right, he's just getting started. And down
I ain't
here,
saying shit.
man, it's Dresh. He got the monkey. So
he got the monkey.
No, look. Either way, look.
Yeah.
Liv gets pinned. Then this is one thing I wanted to talk about. We'll wrap up. So Io Sky comes out to help. She does some amazing things. Io, also fantastic. Cleans house. Thing I don't get is Liv gets pinned after the KOD. What is up with that? Why not Raquel? Could Bianca just not get Raquel up in the KOD? Like, why have the women's champion get pinned? What is up with that?
Her ass bounced better.
Jesus Christ. I mean, from just the point of view, I guess, but I don't know. I highly doubt.
I mean, they could be trying to deal with Raquel like they try and do lately with just about everybody that comes back, which is make them look incredibly strong.
Right.
They don't do it with everybody, but they do it with a good number of them lately.
And honestly, Liv can take a pin and not hurt her. Put it like that.
That's true. That's all.
It was Bianca. Bianca can beat Liv. Let's just be real about that.
Yeah, I mean you're right. I guess you could be doing some long-term storytelling there. Bianca says, "Hey, I got to win over you." She could say that in 6 months. She could say that next week.
Yeah. Bianca versus Liv, and then Bianca versus Charlotte.
And my friends, that was Raw. Next week, the matches that we have set up that we'll talk about in the preview. We have Dirty Dom and Carlito versus the War Raiders. We have Seth versus Big Bronson Reed. And we have Old Man Shillelagh Sheamus versus Big Bronson. Never mind. Braun Breaker. Big Bronson Reed is Seth. Braun Breaker is Sheamus. They gotta stop that. They gotta stop all these similar names. You know, in AEW, I saw this video. In AEW, there's 27 people there's 27 groups of people that have the same names in AEW.
Huh? How?
Yeah. So
what?
Adam, there's 3 Adams. There's 3 Bryans.
Okay.
There's 2 Johns, there's 2 Jeffs, there's like a whole bunch of wrestlers that have the same first name. So the commentators like confuse people from time to time.
Well, it's AEW. I would expect that.
Damn.
That's fair. We will also roast AEW consistently.
Easily.
Either way,
They do it to themselves.
Either way, that was Raw. We will be back here on Friday. We will be back here to talk about, well, SmackDown, because that's what happens on Friday. I have my catchphrase. G, you have your catchphrase. Dresh, what is your catchphrase?
Don't do it.
That's about it.
Kool-Aid. All
Yeah,
right.
that works.
It's just water.
Oh, is
But,
that water?
you know, lift the glass. Just lift the glass.
Oh, very good.
Peaky up.
All right.
I don't need a final word. I speak for myself.
Respect.
That's the point. Is
That's what this is. I don't need a word. They know who I is.
I like that you have Liquid
They
Death in the
know
background. We're not sponsored
who
by
I
them, but we
is.
want to be.
Oh my god.
Guys,
That's your
remember,
second phrase.
this has been It's All a Work, brought to you by Miralax. We're the boys that talk shit. We will see you on Friday. Snap into a podcast.
We out.
Lift the